What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, me and my partner Mike, we're gonna be answering y'all questions that y'all left in the comments. But if you stay to the end, we might just answer yours. So with that being said, go grab a pen, go get some paper, and you gotta get you something to drink. Get you some water though, because this class is gonna be a good one. All right, y'all. So other people ain't answering y'all questions. Other credit repair specialists ain't answering y'all. But what I'm going to do, my partner going to do, we're going to look at these questions or look at these comments, pull them up, answer them one by one. And if you have more questions, drop them in the comments because we're going to make another video on another day. So, hey, let's get into it, Mike. You got one question or you want to start it off first?
You started, boss. You got it.
All right. If your credit is top tier, inquiries don't really matter.
Hold on. Before you go, are we going to both answer or are we going to just you answer?
How you feel about it, how I feel about it, I guess.
Okay.
Bet.
That's how we get better. We do the little banter.
Mm-hmm. Or other people could hear both point of views, perspectives.
Mm-hmm. All right, hit me with that.
All right, so if your credit is top tier, inquiries don't really matter. How you feel about that?
It's subjective, but when I heard it, I think the first time I heard it, he said, if your credit is top tier, inquiries don't matter. I always say inquiries don't matter in terms of the score.
Yeah.
But I know you say something different. So I'm going to tell my little piece and then you're going to say your piece because I think your piece is more important, especially when it got to do with funding, because that's what we really want. That's what we need credit for anyway. So I tell people that inquiries only, 50 points. So don't even worry about it because on my credit report, I got 14, 15 hard inquiries, but I'm still high 700s. So now I'll let you go.
Now, when it comes to credit score, it don't really matter how many hard inquiries. But when it comes to applying for something, it should matter. Especially if you're trying to get some funded, like $100,000. So if you have more than 3 hard inquiries, you shouldn't have more. Well, if you're trying to get $100,000, you should have more than 3 hard inquiries on each credit report. So it does matter when it comes to that. However, it don't really matter when it comes to. Every point does count, but it really don't matter when it comes to trying to get a loan, a car loan, and stuff like that. Because a bank gonna give you the money, but if you're trying to get some money, then it matters. But
all right, so just to clear it up, you're talking about revolving credit, right?
Yeah, revolving credit. If you're trying to get revolving credit, it matters. If you're trying to get loans, it really don't, because they're gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
most banks will gonna give it to you. I ain't gonna say every bank. But sometimes you do come to scenarios like you got too many hard inquiries. So just check out. If you do apply for something, you got too many, all you gotta do is just use my hack. It's simple.
Yeah, just go on Dave's page and then look for 24-hour and then.
Woo! Hey boy, I'm surprised you ain't lit. What's up?
For me?
Yeah.
I ain't too lit today, man. Those kids got me going crazy, man. I did a whole week of activities. So I got this comment right here. He said, I'm loving this. Honestly, I'm scared though. I recently started credit repair, I guess he meant his credit repair process. Mm-hmm. And I am scared to damage from info I don't know. I need to know. So he don't want to mess it up from info he don't know he need to know, right? Mm-hmm. Which means it's a bunch of stuff out there that he don't know. All right. Are there any restrictions? How many accounts can I do? Can I do it more than once? How often can you do one person's credit, one person's account? I have 16 furnishers reporting over 20 negative accounts. Should I include all of them, even if some have positive accounts also, or should I separate them? Now we're gonna have to break this down because the reason I picked
you should talk about facial expression when you said that last one part.
Yeah. The reason I picked
it don't matter if you had 100, boy.
The reason I picked this question because a lot of people are nervous that they're gonna do it wrong. All right, so what would you say to that? Because I want to ask you, if somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, I don't want to mess up," what would you say?
It's already messed up, first of all, and then second of all, it's not gonna hurt you to try something, even just if you did 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. At least try it, right? Because it's still hurting your credit. You're still having bad interest rate. You're still not getting the things that you want. So what's the what's going to be the problem if you try it? That's my thing. But
I
if
think
you do
people-
try it, what's up?
Now, I was gonna say, I think people's problem is the reason they're scared because they probably think they're gonna get sued or something really bad is gonna happen.
Oh, I mean, what for me is like, if you have bad credit, bro, for like 50 years,
Yeah,
interest rate, all that you paying extra, man.
Let me
It's not
ask you
worth
this.
it.
Let me ask you this: did you fix your credit before you knew all these laws?
Yeah, I still fixed it. I tried. I just challenged stuff, and then I did the like the step where I was like, yo, this doesn't open date last active, that stuff. I ain't.
That first video. So you did that first video.
Yeah.
How many times did you try that thing? Like, how many times did you mess up your credit? How many times you went to like 700, but then drop back down to 5?
Like 2 or 3 times.
3.
But that wasn't because of negative accounts. That was because of, and we got a lot of credit cards, and I was using my personal credit to fund a business. So
Yeah. So
that's like,
so between me and you, we mess up our credit around 6 to 7 times, and we just kept fixing it over and over. So with these laws, really, man, it's the law. It's like when you get stopped by the police, they're gonna give you the same law they're gonna give you that same ticket that they gave everybody. And when you come to court, they're gonna read off that same law, like, hey, you've been doing this and then this how much you owe. This is the same thing. Like, it's no real trick or secret. It's the actual law. So if you literally can't mess up your credit. It's just these people are playing a psychological game. All right. So now, he said, how many accounts can you do? We're just gonna run past this because it's a long question. How many accounts can you do? You can do all of them.
Mm-hmm. I tell everybody, do all your accounts. Do every last. We don't got time to waste, right? If you want to wait 30 days, 60 days to respond back to one account, and you have 20 accounts, then you're playing a long game. All right. So list all the accounts, because nothing's gonna happen if you list all. I know a lot of people tell y'all only list 2 or 3. Stop listening to everybody, because everybody ain't right.
Hey, look, listen to the people who can hold you on YouTube and tell you the real information, right? Because anybody can make a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Those videos like 6 seconds, bro. I'm like, dang. Hey, that boy fired. But when he get up on the camera and you say, yo, which law do I need to get rid of this eviction? He be like, nah. And then that's when you know you're dealing with a real one. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
right.
And if the video chopped up a lot, he'll.
Oh yeah. So, hey, look, secret, y'all. Let me get up in the camera. If they hands go like this, and like every other word, they're reading the script. They don't know what they're talking about. All right. I know I'm getting a little messy. All right. So there's no restrictions, and yeah, man, just to be honest, bro, just try it. Me and Dave didn't know really what we were doing. Like, we didn't know none of these codes when we was trying to. We was going off factual disputing only. Like the very first video Dave ever made 2 years ago. That's the only thing we were doing, and we was getting these accounts off. And then once we learned the law, oh my goodness, I was like, get that off there.
Can't tell me nothing. Let me see. What's the next question? Let's get it. So, what if? No, I think it's this one. If the bankruptcy gets removed, how do you get those accounts that reported discharge in the bankruptcy removed as well?
From my perspective, most of the time when you get the bankruptcy removed, those accounts come with it.
Okay.
They're all included. But
yeah, so if me, you just dispute the accounts as well, the negative accounts as well. And they, yeah, for my thing, a few people that I know, 2 or 3 people, when they did the bankruptcy, all of the accounts came with it as well. It was like a fully clean credit report. So it's really that simple. If you have a bankruptcy, just dispute the accounts as well. But sometimes you don't got to dispute the accounts, but do it just in case. I would say that.
Yeah. I say that once you dispute those accounts that was put inside the bankruptcy, they were already paid anyway. So these people ain't even gonna respond back. So you can get it removed just off that. Hey Dave, I'm gonna be texting you my questions too in the same way. All right. So somebody said, good video. It's important for people to know that Credit Karma and most free credit reports show your Vantage score. Mm-hmm. Most lenders let's say all lenders, use your FICO scores for approvals or denials. What would you say to that? Give people some knowledge.
So, the reason why I show Credit Karma scores is because a lot of people don't have FICO. And the reason why a lot of people don't have FICO is because they don't pay, I should say, they don't feel like they should pay for credit monitoring FICO score. So I know everybody has Credit Karma, so I always show Credit Karma, but I really don't really pay attention to the credit score, because if you pay attention to the credit report, then you understand the credit score. Now, the credit report is the most important thing when it comes to anything, and pay attention to that first. Your VantaGe score, your score is going to fluctuate up and down as you remove those negative items. So if you're looking at Credit Karma, you're going to have an anxiety attack, right? Because if you're trying to remove stuff and you have a lot of items, 2 or 3 come off, your score might drop. And that is because you have you still got damage and stuff on your credit report. So until everything comes off, you will see a true VantaGe score, and then you can then go buy your real FICO score, and you'll see your FICO score.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off what you said, same thing for me. When I teach people credit, I teach it from Credit Karma, because a person with a 500 credit score ain't gonna pay for my FICO. That's like $30 a month, or Experian like $20, $30 a month.
Yeah.
So when you buy that stuff, that's when you like, hey, I'm trying to find a house. But I tell people to look at Credit Karma first, so you can get the base level knowledge, and then after that, you can go to FICO.
Sure. Let me go to the next one. Next one is, what if TransUnion deleted items, but the other 2 bureaus said the accounts were verified? What's the next step?
Ooh, hold on. That means somebody lying. That's all you need to know. But go ahead, Dave. You go.
So if one got deleted and the other 2 got verified, then just show the results to the other 2. That's how you do it. You'll take the results. Well, make sure you get the results back. Even though you see it on Credit Karma, you want to get the actual credit report showing that it got deleted, so you didn't have the evidence. Evidence is key. And then you send it to the other 2, Experian and Equifax, and send it through CFPB, saying the accounts got removed, and then other people saying it's verified.
Yep, same thing. Yep, 100% right. Send that. Don't focus, like when Credit Karma show y'all got deletions, just wait on the letter to come in the mail. If the letter don't come in the mail, then you're gonna have to ask for it. Call in and say, hey, I got my deletions. I need my updated credit report so I can see. Send that over to the other credit bureaus, but use CFPB, because that means somebody was lying in the investigation. And we already know they ain't doing investigation. They ain't talk to your neighbors. They ain't talk to your friends, your co-workers, or nobody.
Yes, sir.
Just, I hope that helped. Hey, that was a good question, though. I got one right here. He says, thanks for the knowledge and content. I'm a new subscriber, been with the team for about 2 weeks now. Videos are fire. But after you complete the steps, clean the personal info, freeze the snitches, file complaints with CFPB and BBB, etc., how long should you wait? And how can I sign up for mentorship with your team? All right, that mentorship question, we're not gonna answer that part. But I wanna say, I don't understand. He said, after you complete the steps, clean your personal credit, freeze the snitches, file a complaint with the BBB, how long should you wait? Oh, okay. So how long would you wait after you do all those steps, Dave?
After you
freeze the snitches, you file a complaint with the CFPB and the BBB and Attorney General or something, how long would you wait after that?
To do what?
I don't know. I guess you mean either wait for results or wait for your next round. Let's give it
a So the first step you want to do is clean your personal introduce snitches, and then send off the secret letter. Now, when I send off the secret letter, I'm gonna wait 30 days. And about 30 to 35 days to get something back, because credit bureaus got time to actually send you something back. So about 35 days, I'll wait. And then from there, after 35 days, I would then do the Attorney General. No. I'll do another step. I will use a factual letter based off the investigation that came back. I'll send out another letter saying, how did they do this. And then the third round, which will be, I think that's 60 days in, I will then, if the account didn't get removed off of that factual letter, then I will go to the CFPB and Attorney General's office. And the reason why is because I sent off the secret letter and I told them to check everything. Mm-hmm. Then I sent out the factual letter and told them how did they check everything if this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And they didn't do a proper investigation according to the FCRA. Mm-hmm. And then I'll have all that evidence and I'll submit it and case is closed. And then I'll keep on sending that.
I do the same exact thing.
And then I'll send off the other laws that they violated as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, that's it. I don't got nothing else to say.
So that'll be a good procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to look at the next question. Let's see. The next question I see is, what if there isn't an account number? I call, the account no longer exists, so there's no account number. Can you still place it in the box? I think the reason why there's no account number is because you're looking at Credit Karma and you're not looking at your real credit report. I mean, a credit report. So every account has an account number when you actually get your credit report. Credit Karma, that's the only thing Credit Karma don't have is account numbers and a lot more detailed information. So, and they don't have Experian. So if you want to see your account number, you need a credit report.
Yeah.
For the 14-day hat, you got to put the account name, account number.
Yeah. So So I think it's two ways that.
And the reason why you want to have that. One more thing. The reason why you want to have an account number is because if you had multiple accounts with the same thing, one was bad, one was good, they'll probably remove both, and you don't want that to happen.
Yep. 100%. So I think when I pulled my credit, like I think the second time I was repairing it, or, removing those negative items, not repair, just removing the negative items. My account didn't have any numbers; it had all X's. So I still sent it in with all the X's, but same thing like Dave said, just be careful with sending in that type of thing. And
if it do have all X's, another way you can do, because sometimes Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, sometimes the Smart Credit and those other places don't have it. You'll want to go to annualcreditreport.com, free annual, that website, annualcreditreport.com, and that should have your the account number.
Yeah, just pull your free one, and then you should have it there. All right, so got another question. Hi, Dave. Looked into so much repairing, I'm burnt out. Hey, that's good. That means you've been studying. All right, so never was taught about credit growing up. Mm-hmm. Now I want to share your info with my kids so they don't have to go through what I've been through. Thanks. Like I picked that question because it wasn't a, hey, what do I do question. I think we should talk about, teaching our kids and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
That is very important because now that we have the information, the tools, the resources, the things now to educate our kids, that's going to be able to help them and set them up for success. I know our parents did the best job they did, but they didn't have YouTube, they didn't have Facebook, Instagram, and all these places to learn about credit. They probably was an area to order off of Amazon and get it 2-day shipping. Now they can, but they didn't have it back then. So it's very important to teach our kids now, especially as they come of age, because you want to educate them and give them the much resources, because as you know, once you have proper management tools or proper management when it comes to credit and discipline, it's game over, boy, for real. Once you have all that.
I think me personally, I'm just tired of hearing people saying my family didn't teach me, I didn't learn this growing up. After a certain age, we have the ability, we have smartphones. You know me, Dave, I don't really listen to music anymore. All I do is listen to podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm constantly learning. So if you replace just that aspect of your life with learning about something, you shouldn't be able to, we shouldn't use that excuse anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you said, my dad worked as hard as he could to give me like I guess it's like a trampoline effect, right? So his parents work. His parents work so he can be free, right? So my grandparents work so my dad can be free because back then they were still being oppressed, XYZ. My dad worked so I would have the ability to learn this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he worked his butt off. So I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do to, help retire my dad? Because all he knew was work with these, right? And I never had to work with these. Like, bro, I don't even got no caliber. Bro, I'm in the Navy, bro. My hand's still clean. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take this blessing that my parents laid, this foundation that my parents laid for me, and I'm gonna run with it. Like, bro, I know people without dads and moms out here killing it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse.
I have a copy of the secret letter. Where can I get a copy of the KO letter? As well as the, let me see this. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Oh yeah, KO letter. That was the shit. So if you want a copy of the KO letter, I have a special discount, boy. Mike almost hit. Oh, I gonna say that on YouTube. Mike almost blew my. I can't say that either on YouTube.
Mike was upset
that I did this. So if you want it, you better get it because he's gonna turn that thing off quicker than I turned it on. So the link is gonna be in the description. Grab it. I'm telling you, it's very, very cheap. It's almost like but it's very, very cheap.
Yeah. I'm a component of and when you pay attention. So I really don't want people to purchase products from us and just never use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you purchase a product and don't use it, I just want you. I just believe that you like, yo, I learned so much from this channel. I just want to donate something. That's the only. I don't know, bro. You know me, bro. I'm like, bro, look, bro, this information is so powerful, bro. I'm like, yo, every letter is packed with information. Like, people are stealing the information, bro. People are buying our products and selling it as their, you know what I'm saying, putting it in their videos, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, look, you should, I would have charged that. Man, I don't know. That's just me. My bad. I know I ain't say nothing, y'all, but I'm so passionate about this. But
yeah, so that's the last question. That's me.
Hold on. Well, how many I did?
I did 5. How many you did? I think you did about 5. Well, you can do one more. Nah, I did 5. That was my 5th one.
I did 1, 2, 3, 4.
It should be your 5th one because I went first.
All right, hold on. I got Okay, I got 2 left. All right, yeah, I ain't gonna answer that one. All right, so this one I think it was a good one. This person said, I did this 5/4/22 today. Dang, that's 2 days. 5/6/22. I woke up to amazing results. 3 collections removed. 1 account was showing a late payment removed, and 1 of my student loans through the Department of Education, NowNet, removed. I will be doing this a few more times. That's a good thing. So on point with this information. I guess you're saying he was on point. Thank you so much. I was extremely surprised with the student loan. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's a couple questions in here, right? And I want you to hit on them because I think this is why I really wanted this question. She got results in 2 days. Is that typical?
That's not typical.
All right.
Yeah, most people get results and you never know. 2 days, 3 days, shoot. 1 day,
1 year,
17 days, 1 year, 6 months, 4 months.
Let's throw them numbers up there so people don't be acting crazy. Like, hey, man,
6 months, 7 months. But would you wait a whole year to get $100,000 in funding?
Yes. Bro, I can't make $100,000 in 1 year, like working. So if I can wait, like if I know, well, not know, if I believe that my accounts can come off my credit report and it only take 12 months, I would be extremely happy.
Yeah.
I know people who wasted way more time with companies who can't do nothing.
Yeah, because in the Navy, it's hard as, with the stuff that we have and how much money we make, it's going to be a hard time to save up $100,000. It's going to take me about 8 years, probably longer than that, save $100,000.
I never say I never saved over $10,000 before. The only time I ever had over $10,000 is when I re-enlisted in the military. And I blew that after that, or the deployment. All right, so another one. All right, so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take time. This process takes time. So what's up?
Okay, and then she said one account that was showing a late payment removed.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to kind of talk about that. I want to say that I believe that when she sent in the secret letter, they did an investigation like they're supposed to, and they removed the late payment. And I know a lot of people got questions about late payments, and we always say late payments are the hardest thing to get rid of, especially if you got multiple.
I think hard. So when it comes to the secret letter, the secret letter is just to really just as it says, it's an investigation to tell the credit bureaus to check. And the investigation word is so key. The word investigation is the key word on this secret letter, and it's telling the credit bureaus to check everything. Because we do tell them to delete it if they can't verify anything. But the thing is, we just telling them to check everything, and they're supposed to check every single thing. And if they don't check everything, then you got them right where you want them, and you just pinpoint and show them how they lied on the
on the legal document.
On the legal document.
Hey, you send that thing. If you send a document through mail, that thing legal now. Mm-hmm. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And then she said she got her student loans removed with the Department of Education. She had NowNet. So I guess this can answer the question: can you remove student loans, and how is that possible?
The reason why a student loan can come off your credit report is because, first of all, you have the right to privacy. Second of all, you didn't get nobody written instructions. Third of all, the account is probably inaccurate. And fourth of all, you're a powerful human being, and credit is life. So if once you understand all that, anything can come off your credit report, and Congress gave y'all what y'all need, and everything what you need is in this book.
You keep showing me that book, man. God.
Hey, all you gotta do is just study, keep on learning, and once you continue learning, continue applying, me and Mike showing you the information, everything can come off your credit report. I don't care how long it takes. It might take a year. It might even take 2 years. And if it do take 2 years, you have 2 years of downtime, saving your money, learning this information, and then the rest of the year to explode and get whatever you want. Woo!
You know what? When we fixed our credit, it didn't take that long. And I think that was a curse more than a blessing, because we messed it right back up. If you wait 2 years to fix your credit, you better not mess it up again.
Facts, you ain't gonna mess it up again. You go through this pain, struggle to remove everything, especially if you have like 30 accounts negative, and you get all them things off. I ain't gonna say guarantee. You probably 99% of the time you ain't gonna mess it up. You won't mess it up because you're gonna be disciplined. You're gonna pay on time. You're gonna make sure everything comes out. And you ain't gonna miss no late payments, and you're gonna be very stingy, and you probably ain't gonna have too many hard inquiries because you don't got time. Hey, and you probably won't co-sign for anybody because they already burned that bridge. Mm-hmm. So,
all right. So is the last part of this? Hold on. We still going? She said, "I will be doing this a few more times." From what I take of that is she didn't get everything off. But she was excited for the results, and that means she didn't give up, which leads us to the name change: Team No Days Off.
Team No Days Off, and one deletion away.
Yeah, so we retiring the name the credit team because there's no longer.
The credit team is just going to be a department in the No Days Off.
Yeah, because our new motto is your credit don't take no days off. Once you get your credit up, it take no days off. In order for me to get $100,000, I might have to work. But with credit, all I gotta do is fill out an application.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey, and no days off is for me is I preach this all the time. Every day you should be working on something to reach your goals. Whether that's a house, car, funding for your business, freedom, whatever you're trying to do, you should be working towards something. And every day, God gave you the life to do something, so do it and just be happy and continue striving. So that's what No Days Off means to me in a company, and that's what we preach. And then continue working, continue building, and it's gonna be a blessing.